Shalom, 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 shalom. Before we even get started, I want to start by first and foremost giving all praises and glory to Yahawah bahasham, Yahawashi bahasham, Ruach. Secondly, want to give double honors to the Elders Apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And third, want to give salutations to all the Akim that's of the hopeful elect that's laboring for this word and this truth in righteousness and sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Brother Hakar from GMS, South Carolina Midlands. And pretty much, you know what I'm saying, I was just, scrolling down my YouTube feed, seen this clip here. The spirit, you know what I'm saying, bears witness. All right. From the brother from GMS, Get This Work Too. This video is 1 minute and 23 seconds. As you can look at this young lady from the outside looking in, or just looking at the outer appearance, you would automatically assume that this is an Edomite. But we know that Israel, you know what I'm saying, it was scattered through amongst all the nations, man. So you're going to have Hebrew Israelites that going to be looking like the other heathen nations that they scatter amongst at the end of the day. All right. We understand that the man carries the seed. The man, the nationality is determined through the seed of your father. That's how your nationality is determined. All right. Through the seed of your father. And that's for all nations on this earth, on this planet, man. That's just not just exclusive to Israel. That's for all the nations. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, on this planet, man. All right. Your nationality is determined through the seed of your father. Now, we know that Israel, and speaking of that, we know that Israel, all right, was scattered throughout the four corners. We know that the men of Israel dealt with all the women of the other nations, man, of the other heathen nations, man. All right. That's one thing about Israel. We love women. We love plenty of them. So everywhere Israel was scattered amongst the heathen, man, you know what I'm saying, they was dealing with women of the other heathen nations, man. Like you see Jake today. You see Jake deal with an Edomite, which is a so-called white woman, especially Jake in the celebrity world, you Eves out there, you have a problem with Jake when they make it in the celebrity world, because what you say, oh, when they get rich, only thing they do is run to the white woman. They run to the white woman. Well, okay, then, you know what I'm saying? What Jake do? They also put their seed in the white woman. All right. And she bring forth their seed. And even though she's an Edomite, you know what I'm saying? And let's say he's let's say he's dark skinned like Tyrese or Michael Jordan, and they deal with an Edomite woman. Guess what? You know what I'm saying? That child is going to come out lighter than him. All right. And a little darker than the mother. All right. OK. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? Going to be a little light Jake that come out of there. But nonetheless, it's still going to be an Israelite. And let's say that light Jake. All right. Let's say this light Jake, like Blake Griffin's son. Let's say he deal with a damn Edomite woman. All right. You know what I'm saying? That child gonna look even more like an Edomite. So after two generations, you can see that Jake can be the seed of Jake can be looking like the other heathen nations. If Jake planted seed up there with Moab, and let's say you know what I'm saying, and let's say he have a son, and his son grow up, and even though his son is an Israelite that look like a Moabite, because you know what I'm saying, he gonna have some features of his mother as well as his father as well too. And let's say that Jake little boy that looked like a Moabite, but he's an Israelite because of the seed, you know what I'm saying? And you can tell the spirit inside of him that he's an Israelite because Israel's the salt of the earth. And let's say he deal with a Moabite woman, then that child, his seed gonna look even more like a Moabite. All right. But the spirit, you know what I'm saying? The spirit that's in that child is an Israelite, man. All right. The spirit in that body is an Israelite. OK, and that's the whole point. And that's what a lot of Jake can't get. All right. When you talk about the Israelite foreigners, man. OK, because Jake just look at the outer appearance. And I'm talking about Israel outside of Great Millstone. Great Millstone, we the only camp. We not teaching on no pro-black madness. OK, we the main ones to tell you, from the Elders Apostles of Great Millstone, from the Elders Apostles to the elder bishops on down to us. We let you know this Hebrew Israelite thing, and it is not a so-called black thing. You're gonna have Israelites that gonna come be looking like all the nations, man. All right. At the end of the day, man, you got to judge the spirit by the spirit at the end of the day. But nonetheless, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's talking. Let me play this video right here. We're getting a few scripts. Come on, man. That's J, man. Ain't no damn Edomite, man. Hell up out of here. That's the Israelite right there, man. That's what I mean, man. Look at them moves, man. Look at them damn moves, man. That's a damn J, man. That's a goddamn Israelite right there, man. Esau can't move like that. She dance better than some of you dark-skinned Jake out there that know you Israel, man. Look at this. Look at these moves, man. I bet if she come to the camp ISU, I bet if she come by ISUPK. Let's say ISUPK, they camping, and you know what I'm saying, they camping on the highways and byways, and she happened to pass they camp. ISUPK look at her. You an Edomite? Get from around us. You're an Edomite. You know what I'm saying? They won't even, you know what I'm saying? They won't even they won't base it off the spirit and deal with her off the spirit. Look at these dance moves. And I bet you she can dance better than all them ISUPK members, man. But yet they'll say she an Edomite though. All right, you know? Carnal, man. They ain't on no level, man. They ain't on no deep level, man. All right. Look at that moves, bro. Come on, man. Get it. That's a Jade all day, man. Come on, man. Esau wish he could move like that, man. Esau wish he could move like that, man. Come on, man. Is that an Edomite? Is that an Edomite? Don't look like an Edomite to me. Man, come on, man. That's Israel, man. Israel saw the earth, man. You gonna have Israelites that gonna be looking like the other heathen nations, man, at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right? You know, that's the beauty of Yahawah bahasham Yahawah. You can't put Yahawah bahasham Yahawah in a box, man. That's why it's impossible for you to do a census on Israel. You can't do a count on Israel because Israel look just like Israel seed is scattered amongst the other heathen nations as well, man. And look like the other heathen nations, man. But through the spirit, you already know. All right. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I keep saying that. Let me bring the scripture out, man. All right. We ain't gonna prolong it. Bring it out. Romans 8:16. The spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God, man. We're the children of Yahawah bahasham Yahawah. We're the children of the Most High, man. All right. And they're just like through the spirit now, you know what I'm saying? If Esau come to me and ask me or anybody, you know what I'm saying? It could be a lost Jake can come and ask me, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? How you know that we are the Hebrew Israelites, man? You know what I'm saying? You know, what evidence or what proof do you have to say that, you know what I'm saying, we are the Hebrew Israelites, man? And you know what I'm saying? And it's all through the spirit. It's you know what I'm saying? Through the spirit, we believe we are children of Israel. According to Bible prophecy at the end of the day, when you read Deuteronomy 20th chapter, all right, from verse 15 on down to 68, going into the curses, if we didn't keep the commandments of Yahawashi Double, all these curses to be upon the children of Israel, all right, upon thy seed. All right, matter of fact, let me just get it, man. I ain't got to be doing all that quoting, man. Let me just get it. Let's get to it. All right, Deuteronomy 28, I think that verse 46, and getting straight to the point. All right, Deuteronomy 28:46, and they shall be upon thee for a sign. Matter of fact, let me read verse 44, man, and then you know what I'm saying, jump to 46. Okay, get a little more clarity. It says Deuteronomy 28:44, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. And these are one of the curses, one of the many curses that was going to be on the nation of Israel. All right. And when I say the nation of Israel, when I say Jake, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm referring to you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans. Now, verse 44, reading again, it says, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. So that's proving you that Israel is going to be at the bottom. Israel is going to be the poor of the earth, man. All right. You know, we're going to be slaves, man. All right. We're going to be at the bottom of this devil's kingdom at the end of the day. All these other heathen nations rise above the children of Israel. That's why the heathen nations can come you know what I'm saying, to America, man. Get businesses in America, like your Moabites, your so-called Chinese people, your so-called East Indian people, all right? Just to name a few. They can come to the Americas, man, get businesses, put businesses in Jake neighborhoods, you know, whether it's gas stations, whether it's motels, whether it's liquor stores, whether it's laundromats, you know, restaurants, et cetera, et cetera. Nonetheless, they can put businesses in Jake neighborhood and the businesses will flourish, man. But here it is, Jake don't get the same opportunity, all due to the curses. When we set up businesses, our businesses don't flourish like these heathen nations do in our own community. And then these heathen nations, not only do they make money off of Jake community, but then, you know what I'm saying, they don't put money back into Jake community at the end of the damn day, man. All right, you know, they send their money back to their people at the end of the day or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know, because them curses don't apply to these heathen nations as of now. These curses gonna fall on them. How about you much y'all gonna put the curses on them? All right, but right now, Jake, Israel, you know what I'm saying? You know, we can't. You know, Israel, we fight against each other, man. You know, Israel can't stick on no code, man. The only ones can stick to a code, all right, is the elect, man. And that's the elect of Yahawah. We the only one gonna be on the same mind, same judgment, man. All right. We'll be in the same mind and the same judgment at the end of the day. All right, you know. But the point of the matter is, these heathen nations, they can stick together. All right, they can stick. They stay on point. All right, you know what I'm saying, you know, and when they make money, they send money back to their people, man. All right, you know, Jake can't do that, man. Okay, you know, Deuteronomy, due to the curses, Deuteronomy 28 and 45, man. All right, finish up verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. Yeah, Yahawashi explaining again why all these curses overcome us. You know what I'm saying? We anger Yahawashi because we was wicked, man. We didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahawashi, man. And for that, all these curses came upon us, all right, in which we know through the Spirit who the children of Israel is today, going according to verse 46, because these curses still going to apply and going to be on us today to show who the children of Israel is, man. Do we got in the paperwork or records? Yeah, we got the scriptures, man. All right, you know, we don't need no goddamn to use Esau, we call that ancestry line or what. Now, we ain't got to go on no ancestry line to find out where we from. We know where we from, man, through the Spirit, man. All right, you know, it's based upon the Spirit at the end of the day. Can I prove which tribe I'm from and all that? Nah, man, we probably don't know which tribe we're from because a lot of those physical records done got destroyed throughout the years by Esau, man. Okay, everything is spiritual now, man. Okay, all right, you know, everything is spiritual, right, through the Spirit, man. All right, these curses only apply to one nation of people, man, and they still up under one nation of people even to this very day. That's how we know who children of Israel is, man. Okay, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. And that forever doesn't mean eternally, but it means for a particular duration of time, man. And you know what I'm saying? And it says these signs is what? These curses, man. All right, that's what it's talking about, man. These doggone these curses, man. Okay, that's gonna be on Israel. Now, due to the fact that all of these are going to be signs and these are going to be curses that are going to be upon us, what was part of the curses that was going to be on the children of Israel, man? All right. Deuteronomy 28 and 64, because we're going into, you know what I'm saying, Jake, you know what I'm saying, you know, that we were scattered throughout the four corners, man, due to the curses, man. All right. You know, we were scattered throughout the four corners. And then Jake, the men, I replant our seed amongst the heathen nation women, man. All right. So you're gonna have our seed, not all Israel gonna come back looking like a natural or original Israelite, man. Okay, all right. You're gonna have Israelites that are gonna be looking like the other heathen nations. I don't know what's so hard, you know what I'm saying, to get by that. Like, for example, when we say Bruce Lee, if you look at Bruce Lee, you may say, oh, that's a Moabite. But when you look at Bruce Lee style, you look how Bruce Lee fight. When you watch documentaries on Bruce Lee and you see how close he was to the Jake community, like really the only people he was teaching was Jake, you know what I'm saying, you know, and he was real close to Jake at the end of the day. And you can just tell just through his spirit of how he moved, a lot of quotes that he quoted, a lot of his quotes came from the Bible at the end of the day. All right, you know, so we believe in the spirit that, you know what I'm saying, that Cornelius is I'm not Cornelius, Schlot, you know, that's a spirit though. But we believe through the spirit that, You know what I'm saying? You had Bruce Lee. Hey, man, he's an Israelite foreigner, man. All right? He's an Israelite foreigner. He's a Hebrew Israelite. He ain't no stiff-ass Moabite, man. He ain't no cornbread head, stiff-ass Moabite, all right? Let's get that right. Let's get that straight. But going back to Deuteronomy 28 and 64, and the Lord, Yahawah bahasham Yahawah shall scatter thee among all people. See, we're going to be scattered due to the curses from the one end of the earth even unto the other. So there's no place on this planet where there's not a Hebrew Israelite. Showing you, man. So if there's a Hebrew Israelite man, all right, and he living amongst heathen women, all right, you know, wherever country or land he's on or island he's on, you better believe, you know what I'm saying, when he deal with other heathen women to put his seed up in there, all right, you know what I'm saying, see how, you know, through 1 or 2 generations, you gonna see how that seed can be looking like the other heathen nations, man. As simple as that. But finishing up, it says, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone, man. All right, and that's we're talking about over here into the Americas, man, what Jake do to this day, man, with that Christianity. You know what I'm saying? You know, that Islam madness, those are the 2 main religions that Jacob caught up in, man, at the end of the day, with that white Jesus, that Renaissance Christianity, man. All right. And the Islam madness. OK. But let's get back to Romans 8 and 16. It says the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, man. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to have no physical records, man. Through the Spirit, it bear witness that we are the children of the Most High, man. All right, through the Spirit. I ain't this girl ain't gotta tell me she a Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? I know she a Hebrew Israelite. Even she look like a damn Edomite, but hell, the Spirit bear witness she's a Hebrew Israelite, man. She moved just like a Jake, operate just like a Jake. These heathen nations can't move like that, man. Jake is the salt of the earth, man. That's why Jake are the entertainers of this earth, man. You don't see no great entertainers coming out of these other heathen nations. You ain't see no great entertainers. You ain't see no Denzel Washington come out of the Ham. Where the Ham Denzel Washington at, man? Where the Ham Morgan Freeman's at, man? All right, or the Will Smiths coming out of Ham or let me see here, goddamn Japheth. You know what I'm saying? Where they Denzel at, man? Where Ishmael Denzel at, man? Where Elam, man? Nah, Jake are the entertainers, man, of the world, man, with the music, sports, all right, you know, movies, you know what I'm saying? We the entertainers, man, all right, you know, we set the trends at the end of the day. And like I said, you can look at her and you can tell she's a Hebrew Israelite, man, through the Spirit, how she moving. Look at that right there. They ain't no Israelite. That's not a spectacle bird. That ain't a spectacle bird, man. That ain't no spectacle bird, man. All right. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Yahawashi Mashah so beautiful, man. That's why like I said, this is a stumbling block to a lot of these Israelite camps outside of Great Millstone, man. 'Cause a lot of these dudes, like I said, they're too carnal. They're not spiritual at the end of the day. They think all Israelites gonna come back dark skin like Michael Jordan or whatnot, not knowing that Israel is scattered throughout the 4 corners of the world, man. All right. But anyway, not all Israel gonna come back looking like Israel, man. Okay. These simpletons can't get. Jeremiah 12 and 9. It says, mine heritage is unto me as a spectacle bird. And what's the heritage, man? You know what I'm saying? Yahawashi bahasham Yahawah, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? The children of Israel, man. All right. You know, so, you know, it says the children of Israel unto me as a spectacle bird, man. All right. So Israel going to be coming back looking like the other heathen nations where they were scattered amongst at the end of the day, man. All right. So not all Israel going to come back looking like normal, typical or original Israelite, so to speak. But going back to Jeremiah 12 and 9, and it's read, and it says, my heritage is unto me as a spectacle bird, man. And a spectacle bird can look like different colors, man. Just like Jake, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jake ain't, you know, not all Jake gonna be looking dark skinned. You gonna have certain Jake, they're gonna be looking like Edomites, man. You gonna have certain, you know, Israel, I see the even scattered amongst them small hats, man. Yeah, believe it or not. You even got some of the small hats. You know what I'm saying? That their nationality, their bloodline goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel. Because Israel is scattered throughout all the nations, man. You're gonna have Israelites, they're gonna be looking like Moabites. Israelites are gonna be looking like Elamites, Japhites, you know what I'm saying? You know, Hamites. You know, that's the point. My heritage is unto me as a spectacle bird, man. All right. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour, man. But the point of the matter is, you know what I'm saying? Israel's like, what? A spectacle bird, man. All right. You know, that's the point. And look at this image right here, man. All right. I almost forgot about that. Look at Blake Griffin. Now, we know Blake Griffin is a Hebrew Israelite. When you do research on his father, all right, his father, Blake Griffin father, you know, is a dark skin. His father darker than me, man. His father way darker than me. His father is a Levite, man. All right, but as you can see, Blake Griffin, you know, Blake Griffin mother was a Edomite. So you know what I'm saying. So his father planted seed up into an Edomite woman. All right, and we know Blake Griffin is a Hebrew Israelite, even though he got an Edomite mother. All right, but you can look at him and obviously tell he's a Hebrew Israelite. But guess what? You know what I'm saying? The point that I was making. Now, here it is. You know, Blake Griffin was lighter. All right, he was lighter complexion than his father. All right, because his father dealt with the Edomite woman of another nation. But the point of the matter is, you know what I'm saying, he was darker than his mother, right? But you still can tell he was Hebrew Israelite woman. This is the point. After 2 or 3 generations, Jake can be looking like the other heathen nations. Because let's say, you know what I'm saying, Blake Griffin, all right, which is a Hebrew Israelite. Let's say, and you see this woman on the side, and you can tell, obviously, I mean, by looking at her, she's like a plain Jane, man. They're like plain Jane. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nothing. But anyway, you can tell she's a regular Edomite, man. All right, she's an Edomite. This Blake Griffin, which is a Hebrew Israelite, and he laid his seed with this Edomite woman. All right, and as you can see, she holding Blake Griffin's son. And you look at Blake Griffin's son, man. All right, you can see all the features he have of his father, man. All right, but look at his complexion. He a little lighter than his father, man. All right. And look at his hair, man. You know what I'm saying? Got like a little scringly hair like his mother. All right. Like an Edomite. Okay. But guess what? His son appeared to look like a damn Edomite, man. If you didn't know any better, all right, you look at the little boy, you would say, hey, that's an Edomite right there, man. Blue eyes, blonde hair. All right. But knowing to you that his bloodline goes back to Israel. All right. He's a Hebrew Israelite, man, because of the seed of his father, man, because of who his father is, man. All right. His father's a Hebrew Israelite, even though his father dealt with a woman of the other nation. All right. And she carried his seed. And this little Blake Griffin Jr. here, Blake Griffin Jr. All right. You know what I'm saying? He looked just like a heathen of the other nation, but he's a Hebrew Israelite. So what happens if Blake Griffin Jr. right here, all right, sitting on his mama's lap, right? What happened when this little boy right here, when he grew up to be an adult, all right, he grew up in the manhood. And when he deal with a woman, and let's say he deal with an Edomite woman like his mama, right? A counterpart like his mama. Let's say he deal with an Edomite woman too. And let's say we put his seed in the woman. How you think that child gonna look? That child gonna look like a straight damn Edomite, man. But that line goes back to Israel because the seed of the father, man. All right, the seed of your father. And we're gonna go out with the scripture here. Okay. Numbers 1:18, man. We'll go with that just to prove the point that the seed, your nationality is determined through the seed of your father. Numbers 1:18. And they assemble all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees, and your pedigree, your bloodline, man. All right. After their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. Yeah, so that was the point right there, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? By the pedigree of their fathers, man. All right, by the pedigrees of their fathers, by the house of their fathers, Shalah. All right, they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, man. All right, and proving that your nationality is determined through the seed of your father. All right. Okay, regardless of how, regardless, you know what I'm saying, the Israelite man, he can lay his seed down with any woman. He don't need the Israelite woman to bring back Israel. You know what I'm saying? Hell, he can have a heathen woman. We can have heathen women. That's why when the Elders Apostles said we don't need you Judite women to bring back the children of Israel. That's what they talking about, man. But nonetheless, man, with this is the end of my listen, and I pray and I hope that this was edifying to the body of the hopeful elect. And with that, I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.